you'll finally lock in once you finally get off of your phone. Like, as simple as I can put it, once you get off your phone, off social media apps, off of Netflix, Hulu, any of these streaming platforms, anything that takes away your attention, once you realize you get off of this, bro, you have nothing else to do in your life but do what you need to do. It even starts from the moment that you wake up. Like, I've realized over this past month, 2 months, that the moment I wake up, I literally grab my phone and I'm on Instagram and TikTok. I'll be real. I'm on Instagram and TikTok and I'm just scrolling, bro. It's like you become so programmed to just scroll and watch these videos. Because once you finally go through a dopamine detox, meaning you get away from all social media platforms, anything that's distraction that basically is online is like a detox. Once you finally get off of that shit, like you become a real killer. Like you just become the greatest version of yourself. Like even more simply, without even using your mind as much, you are just programmed to do what you need to do. For example, when you wake up, I write down my day the night before. I always do that every night. So when I do this, I am programmed to go do certain things. And when you don't have any social media platforms, you reach for your phone, you try to click on the Instagram button, and when you delete the app and you finally click on it again, and it's like has to re-download, so you just got to click it on again to pause it so that you don't download it. For the most part, you won't have a lot of things to do in your day. You would just be focused on what you need to do. Like I write down in my notebook the things that I need to do and stuff like that every night before I go to bed, and you instantly just wake up and get to that. For the most part, when I was in the dopamine detox, bro, I was just a killer, like just waking up on time, boom, doing this from time to time to time. You know what I'm saying? Having my day set out for me, just killing it, bro, just breezing through this shit. And now it's like I wake up and I don't even think about the list. Like I'm already programmed to do what I need to do. But it's like, bro, I'll get on this app on Instagram or TikTok, even watch a YouTube video from the moment I wake up. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? Like, it's like, yo, how the fuck did this come about? And it's just kind of progressive overloading on social media and shit. Like, that ass, like, I was genuinely a killer. And now I'm just making this video to hold me accountable to get back to that state, which it takes a day. I'm not the dude who's going to sit here and be like, yeah, I'm going to slowly but surely delete the Instagram app. I'm going to delete the app. I'm going to delete TikTok, all of that, because that shit is useless. From the moment I wake up, I'm watching something that's not even beneficial. And the funniest part about all of this social media shit, you'll watch shit that might even affect your life that is just so stupid that if you didn't even watch this video, you wouldn't even have the idea of this video rendering in your mind. Like, you wouldn't later on in your day be like, I remember that video. You know what I'm saying? Like some stupid shit. Because the subconscious mind can't tell the truth from a lie. So when you watch these videos, the subconscious just picks up on it. And the more it picks up on good stuff, the more good and uplifted that you will feel and be. The more that it picks up on toxic shit that you see on TikTok or on Instagram or just like negative shit, because negative shit is just, it's overflowing, bro. Like it's always overflowing. The more that you see, you know what I'm saying, porn stars on TikTok and shit, the more obligated you'll be to fall into these rabbit holes. If the app isn't there on your phone, there's nothing there for you. Like deadass, you don't even think about the video ideas. It's not lingering in your mind. Your mind is at ease, like from the moment you wake up. And I can tell you, just even not just like social media apps, just watching, Hulu, watching Netflix, bro, that shit is just killing the brain for no reason. You know what I'm saying? If it's not uplifting, I truly believe to get it away. And just thinking back, like slightly, just 2 months ago, how much more disciplined that I was back then than I am now is like kind of irking me in a way where I'm like, yo, I gotta tighten up to get back onto where I'm at. Like I'm a dude who's gonna grind all day. Like I'm naturally that guy. Wake up, I'm about to edit a video before I made this video. I just had this idea and I just wanted to bring it to you guys. Go hit the gym, eat healthy, regular stuff. Like that's regular shit to me. But like to get me more prioritized on my killer shit is genuinely staying away from the phone. Like the phone is the issue. Deadass. I go to my screen time and I compare it from months before. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm at like 7-8 hours on screen time. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like this is actually mind-boggling that I spend 8 hours a day on my phone. Like that's nuts when you really think about it. Especially for me though, I'm like making a video, so it's gonna count for my YouTube videos or how many videos I make. That I don't count. I don't care about that shit. I go onto each specific app and I see how much time I spent. I'm like, holy shit, that's fucking crazy. And it's just being accountable about it. Like, yo, I spent an hour 30 on TikTok today, or I spent 2 hours on Instagram, or an hour on YouTube or some shit. Like, something along the lines of that. I'm like, whoa, where the fuck? Like, the thing is, time just goes like this when you're on these apps. You are programmed just to scroll from the moment you wake up. I swear to God, like, it was like I was programmed to go grab my phone, because I always leave my phone over here on my desk and my bed's over there. So I get up and then I go right back into my bed just on the phone. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this is actually crazy that this has a hold on you without you realizing. It's not until you realize, like, if there's 24 hours in a day and I spend 8 hours a day on my phone, it's like, holy fuck, I'm wasting time. That's addiction without you realizing it. That's the real intent of keeping you on these apps, is like, they will have you addicted without you realizing that you're addicted, that you're spending so much more time on this phone or on the app. But say you just turn the phone off and you're not on the phone. You're not thinking about anything, and the negative shit that you watch, or even the dumb shit, like, it's just dumb. The only videos I can advocate for that I love about social media is generally the funny ones and the ones that actually teach you something. But generally, at all times, you're not learning on TikTok, bro. You're scrolling, you're seeing some stupid shit. You'll probably see somebody out of nowhere. You'll see someone that's disabled. You'll see something like, I don't fucking know, but you will see some shit like that. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck is this? This is not what my For You page should be. It should be just learning and shit, genuinely, or funny videos. The second thing I could advocate for is actually funny videos. Like, that's the only thing I could advocate for. But, you know what I'm saying? Once you get off of the phone, like, the phone is genuinely the issue. A dopamine detox also means, like, for video games and stuff like that. But I genuinely don't play that. Like, my video game is, like, in here. I don't play that shit. I haven't played it in years, actually. It's just like, yo, what the fuck? This shit has a hold on you until you become conscious of it. It's crazy. Like, you're just sitting here on the phone, just scrolling. Just, you know what I'm saying? You really become a killer when you don't have this distraction. Like, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. It's not there. Like, you know what's so interesting? After doing this for a while, it takes you like 2 or 3 days for you to stop clicking the Instagram button or TikTok button. And your body and your mind starts going to, like, yeah, I don't have it on my phone, so I'm not even gonna go for it. Deadass. So it becomes way easier to get out of, like, the addiction. It really is. It's not like some other addiction of, you know, like drug and alcohol addiction. It's just like, bro, if it's not even on my phone, I don't see it. So I know it's not there. I'm not going to click on it, or I'm not going to want to go on my phone. Because quite honestly, if you're on your phone just texting all day, like, I don't do that. My phone's on D&D all day. I'll keep it a beam. You just naturally become a killer because throughout your day, you're just focused on what you set, plan your goals, or whatever you have written out to do today. And you just attack like a dog. Like, you're a fucking dog. You just attack everything and you get it done. And it's so much more easier because there's no distractions. Like, if your phone's on D&D all day like me, I don't hear any notifications. If I get notifications, just know I'm going to get back to you soon. Like, that's it. And, you know, because I'm genuinely focused throughout my day. I'm in the gym. I don't want to be texting in the gym. I don't want to be getting calls in the gym. When I'm in the gym, I'm locked in. Like, when I'm in the gym, I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not doing anything but just changing music. Like, changing music, that's fine. For me and you, like, I would give you that role. Just change the music. Like, that's fine if you're in the gym. Or listen to a podcast if you're in the gym. But other than that, once you truly get off of this phone, you start to live in real life again. Like, your life changes like this. It's so much more easy to lock in. Like, 10 times easier. I'm telling you this right now from experience. I'm in, like, you know, I wouldn't say I'm in a hole or anything like that, but it was like, I realized it today when I woke up. I was like, holy shit, it's been like this for like a month or two now. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, let's tighten up. Let's get back to natural born Patrick Killer. And naturally, I know this isn't an issue for me as much because I know I can get it out of the system quicker than like most people, because I'm just the type of dude, delete it, boom, that's it, enough. And more times than not, my whole life is developed around self-improvement, working hard, working on my business, hitting the gym, eating clean, reading books. Like, that's genuinely like what I love to do. But for other people, I'm telling you this right now. All I could give you is a step guide right now. Before you go to sleep, write down what you need to do the next day. Delete all of the apps. Anything that's going to distract you. Video games, just throw it in. Like, deadass, if you throw your video game in the cabinet, you will, over time, like, I swear to God, a week goes by, you won't even think about playing this shit. Like, deadass done that for, like, years now. Like, I've been stopped playing video games. Because I've realized that's a true waste of time for me. And the more that you live in real life, the more benefits you're going to get. The quicker, the easiest way you're going to lock in is by eliminating all nut shit on your phone, getting off your phone, you know what I'm saying, hanging around people that's good for you, or just genuinely locking in and doing what you need to do. You have the checklist. You just literally look at the checklist. You're like, 8 to 9, I do this. 9 to 10, I do this. 10 to 12, I do this. 1 through 3, I do this. Something like that. And you will see how your day just flies, but you're not distracted to go do stupid shit or watch videos or anything like that. The moment you get off of this phone, you lock in instantly. Like, I'm talking about, give me 3 days out of this week. I promise you. Just go right now, delete all of these apps like I'm about to do right after this video. Promise you. Oh, that could go for dating apps too, because at one point I remember just going through dating apps, just scrolling, just, you know what I'm saying, just trying to do my thing on the dating apps, just texting, doing this, wasting time. I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I doing? Like, yo, I'm even addicted on the like, I'm not fully addicted, but it's like, yo, I've used and spent so much of my time on a dating app just liking and just shit like that. Mindlessly, though, while you're not conscious of this, I want you to understand, the moment you wake up, you're like programmed to grab your phone. You're not conscious of it. Like, the moment you wake up and you go brush your teeth, you don't think about brushing your teeth. You are programmed to go brush your teeth. Your body and your mind knows, yo, I need to brush my teeth. So that is the same thing that your mind does the moment it wakes up and it grabs the phone, and it basically distracts you. Like, if you're in bed for an hour, like, quite honestly, how I do, like, if I wake up at like 7 on the dot, right? So I'll wake up and grab my phone and go back in bed and stay an hour watching TikToks or YouTube videos or Instagram. Those are the only 3 social media I use. Maybe you guys have more, maybe Twitter, shit like that. I just wasn't a fan of those other social media apps. But the moment you spend an hour in bed just like scrolling mindlessly without you being conscious, the moment that you scroll down and realize the time is like 8:30 or some shit, you're like, wait, what the fuck? Why did it, like, how did it, you just, sometimes you're just like, how the fuck? Like, what? How did it go that fast? And it kind of psychologically just messes me up sometimes because, you know, I'm not a big baby. You know, if I spend my time doing something, boom, it just gets on to the next. Like, I don't sit here and dwell. But it's like a psychological standpoint of like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing since I wrote it down the night before, and I know to go read my list and do what I gotta do. It's like, damn, why the fuck did I start an hour 30 later? Like, what the fuck? Delete the app. Let's get, like, you know, get it going. Like, that's what my mind starts to think. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it thought today. I'm like, what the fuck? This is going. It has to go. Like, as simple as that. Live in real life again. Like, simple as that. And once you get off of these social media apps as well, it's like, you'll realize how much more happy you will be, how much more time you spend in a good manner doing something that is beneficial for you, leveling up, self-improvement. Like, your whole life will be scheduled to lock in. And I promise you, lock in for 2 weeks of writing down whatever you need to do. Everyone's life is going to be different. You might have to wake up for a job. You might have to go to school. You might have to, you know what I'm saying, got basketball practice, whatever it is. Just structure your life around your main things and do little side things of like reading books, you know, things like that that are going to benefit you. Those little things like reading a book like this morning. Since I felt like kind of negative, I sat here and read a book. You know, I read a little bit about Feeling is the Secret. I'm almost done with this book. I highly suggest you get this book, by the way, side note. But, you know what I'm saying? The little side quest of you reading books, eating healthy, like, that's not little, but it's like, I view it as little because it's so, like, easy for me. Like, I'm not trying to say that to boast or anything, but genuinely, like, you become engraved in this shit. Like, when you think about grabbing your phone first thing in the morning, you are bodied out. Like, you're straight up programmed to this. You brush your teeth, you're programmed. Showered, you're programmed. You're not thinking about, yo, do I shower today? What should I do? Like, you know what I'm saying? You like, no, I'm gonna go and go get on with my day. Gotta do what I gotta do. You don't even think about taking a shower. You brush your teeth, you know what I'm saying? You shower, whatever it is. These are things that you need to do. Deprogram your mind from the social media platforms, all of this. I promise you, get away from this phone. Watch how your life changes in real life. And I'm saying this as someone who was like that killer for like 3-4 months straight, like perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm still the killer though. Like, I'm not saying that in a way where I'm not that guy, but I really am that guy. But I'm ×5 when I am dead ass locked in, no social media apps, all of that shit is gone. There's no way I can even get access to it. After 3 days, your mind is like dead ass, like, yo, this shit is gone. So you're really focused on real life, and you'll understand what I'm saying. Like, once you really get off social media, you get off your phone, get off video games, Netflix, whatever that's really hindering you, that you know you're spending a lot of time on, you'll realize, yo, this shit is easy to lock in. Like, you know, when people make these videos of how to lock in and shit, bro, I promise you, if you just make it more easier on yourself of like, okay, social media is gone, phone is gone. Like, this is the biggest distraction for most humans. You go anywhere, you go into a restaurant, you see people eating around the table just all on their phones, not even talking, socializing. You go to a party, you see everyone, you know what I'm saying, the dudes on the wall just hugging the wall, straight up on their phone, not having a good time, things like that. It's like, you're programmed like dead ass, like a robot, just to be on it, to use it as a distraction, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Get off the phone and watch how your life changes. Simple. So I love y'all, bro. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna leave my last video right here for you guys, so if you missed upon that, go watch this video. So stay yourself, stay 300, whatever you do in life, trust me, I believe in you, bro.